Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. King of stupid here, Mike check MICCCZ. CH is in the Republic. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? All other genders, fenders, benders, everybody's welcome here at hashtag 360 stupid. Hey, that's us. What up, what up, what up? Man. Woman, people, everybody! Feels good to record again, to upload, to let y'all know what it is, what it has been. Oh man, it's been, Jesus, Mary Joseph. So much has been happening. Basically, I had a really good experience understanding future real estate. I mean, not just real estate. I think any large transaction. Still in the middle of it, legal mumbo jumbo, so can't really talk about it too much. Essentially, I have a citation for third-degree attempted trespassing, if I understood that correctly, of a property that I owned at that time. So, what do you do? Who and how and what? Now, being arrested on my own property, that 8 years, that sucked. But here's the thing. I don't know if most people know how the legal mumbo jumbo works, but basically, the officer at the scene is not the person who prosecutes you. The prosecutor is an entire other organization. So, here's the thing. The prosecutor has only the information that they get on the report. The report is written by the police officer. The police officer's report is identified and recognized as facts. Meaning, if they say, I see a pig flying, as in a oink oink with wings in the air, that becomes fact. Now, humans, we do all types of things. Telling the untruth is remarkable. It's just what we are. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. There's no way we cannot. Now, sure, some people do. Listen, blah, 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 blah. Everybody lies. The reasons are completely different for everyone, but it all basically comes down to what you believe, right? If you believe that you see an oink oink flying, as in bird wings, what happens, right? What if the man, woman, whatever gender officer genuinely believes that they see? What are they supposed to do, right? Are they supposed to report it? Now, if that incident of the animal that we know as a pig with wings like a bird had nothing to do with the situation that the officer is handling at the moment, should they report it? Should it be on the report? These are the little knicky-knickknacks that vary by person to person, what they believe they saw, how they felt, their reaction to it, the hyper expended excitement of the situation, whatever. All types of things could have happened. Officer could have made a mistake. Hey, I thought I saw that. I mean, I'm not saying it's fact, but when they say it, it does actually become fact. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? So what are we supposed to do? What are they supposed to do? Everyone's kind of trapped into a situation that only has unhealthy outcomes. Well, that's where the other things come into play. The prosecutor looks at the information and determines if there's any laws that have been violated, because the police officers only provide the information, the facts, and from those facts, it's a lawyer, because lawyers are supposed to know the law, they determine if a law has been violated and which law and blah blah blah, and then they recommendations based on the law and the deal, whatever. So the police officer arresting me, that's on the police officer. The prosecutor wanting to prosecute the case, that's another little thing. Even the judge who decides to hear the case has liability. Even the court's clerks have liability. The courthouse itself has liability. There was a case that a lady person just outright sued every single person that had anything to do, even just handling the documents. I don't know if it's a regular procedure or not, but courts clerks are very particular when they try and help the people that go to them. And of course, there's all types of courts clerks. Some you see every day, some you never see. There's a whole bunch. They have a lot of responsibilities. Now, I don't know how frequent there's people suing the courts clerks. But this particular case, and of course, the cases got thrown out, the judges never seen. So, that case itself, right? A judge reviews the complaints, and before they let it go further, they determine, is this, is it legible? As in, is the writing possible? Is it possible for anybody that can read the writing? As in, what language, or is it just scratching? And then there's I think it's called the intelligence of it. Like, is it comprehensible? Like when the judge reads it, can they understand it? So, just because somebody sends some paper to the court, well, of course, now we're talking civil side, doesn't necessarily mean that the court's gonna hear the case or go any further. People send, I'm not really sure, but I really like to know. People send the courts all types of things. So, the prosecutor if the prosecutor was informed that I, the defendant in this situation, informed the police officer that the property is in fact mine, and he still decided to arrest me for attempted trespassing, then the prosecutor has some responsibility, some liability. If they decide to go further on the case, meaning to attempt to prosecute. Now the judge doesn't care. Hey, I'm just gonna listen to what you guys say and then decide what. Depending on your argument, depending on your facts, depending on your defense. At this point, nobody is liable because there has not been a determination on the case. Meaning, a judge has not ruled if there has been a violation of law or not yet. But has accepted and determined there is a case and to go further by listening to the case and so on and so forth. It's not the prosecutor's responsibility to research your innocence. As a matter of fact, by law, the prosecutor can, in fact, keep information from the courts that would, in fact, clear you of a crime. So what we're saying here is a lawyer can know that you're innocent and have not violated the crime, have not committed a crime, but continue to prosecute you and possibly fines or jail or prison time. Legally, by law. Now you gotta ask yourself, what and why? Because isn't the purpose of law and justice and jury and blah 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 to punish the person that did the wrong? Or is it to win the case? What's the point? What's the purpose of knowingly harm another human being? Profit, right? It's got to be some kind of profit. Something's got to come out of it. What's the gain? How much are they making? What's the price? It's always a number. And that's the funny thing about the civil side. On the civil side, they just want a number. What's the number? How much money do you want? That's all you can ask for. There's another injunction kind of thing, but money. You have to put a financial monetary number to whatever you think was wrongfully done to you, whatever. So something like injury, how do they determine how much money you deserve based on your physical pain? Pain is different for everybody. You go to the doctor and I go to the doctor, same exact injury, but your pain level is different than mine. I could just be crying and screaming in agony, and you could just be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Because I'm a little wimpy man. Yes, I am. And that's okay. But here's the thing with pain. The court still wants facts, factual information, somebody who's licensed to tell them what I'm telling them is, in fact, true. Like a doctor has to say, this guy's shoulder is injured, the physical harm has come to his shoulder. Was it there before? Here's the medical records. Yes, it was there, and just got worse now. Okay. So, what happens? What is the monetary value of your physical pain? Well, depends on how much doctor wants. You go to the doctor writes down their bull hokey saying, yeah, this guy is actually injured. Was injured. We have a record of it. He's been maintaining a record. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So the fact is there. I was injured. My injury got worse due to this person's physical actions towards or against me. Okay. So now what? How much? Again, how much? What's the monetary value? What is that number that you're going to ask for? That's all you can do is just ask for some money. Because what's happened. You can't say, I don't want them to hurt me again or anymore, or go back and not hurt me. No. So how do they determine the value of your pain? Well, it comes down to how much the doctors want to get paid. How much was your doctor's visit? How much is your future doctor visits? And that's how they determine how much money you deserve for the pain that you might have or you are experiencing due to this particular exact thing. Nothing more, nothing before. The before thing just means that it got worse. So ideally, the compensation, or it's actually called the prayer, because it's a prayer. Oh man, to be given. Remarkable, huh? Yeah. This is why the truly injured do not get compensation. It's so difficult. It's so complicated. You need a lawyer. So, a poor man that just got beat up, robbed, is supposed to now go out and get a lawyer, which you got to have at least $15,000 to $20,000 retainer just for them to consider taking the case. The retainer is you paying for the lawyer all up front for what they might be doing in the future for your case. Yeah. So, if you don't have much money, you're not going to be recognized as somebody who has a case. First of all, what do you write? Who do you write it to? How do you word it? What? Who knows that stuff? Lawyers. Not even lawyers do. Judges don't even know. Lawyers get in trouble all the time. But lawyers go to jail all the time. They think they know the law. Nobody knows the law. Judges, cases thrown out. The superior or the judges of the higher courts mock the lower court judges. The things they say. Yeah. Nobody knows the law. The law comes down to who's there, how well you convince them. It's all based on argument. It's all based on, hey, you know what? This thing, that, boom. That's it. You won the case, you lost the case. That's it. It's the law. Well, folks, I am, in fact, the king of stupid. Mike, check. Signing off. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All other genders, fenders, benders, thank you so much for listening in. Man, I just looked at our numbers. 15,000, I think it was. Woo-wee. Remarkable. I'm trying to keep up. I got so much going on, man. But I'm doing it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. all of the genders, fenders, benders. I am Mike Check. This is hashtag 360 stupid. And I am, in fact, though, signing off, folks. Thank you for the privilege of your time.